Those creepy masks meant that they were sacrificing 2 men. Also, it meant that the mastermind of the heist was smarter than the police.
The 4th season of Money Heist was an instant hit that left viewers mesmerized by the romantic and feel-good idea of a robbery. And now fans are looking forward to watching the 5th season of the popular Spanish crime series, in spite of being a non-English show. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 Money Heist Season 5, major plotline predictions, and surprising theories. Hey everyone, welcome back to Celeb Mania. Make sure you stay until number 1, as you don't want to miss the surprise. Who will return in Season 5? A character who nobody could have imagined so far. Stay tuned for number 1 to find out who's back, alive in Season 5. Number 10. Addition to the heist team, Alicia. Season 5 will start with the gang being in the mint for over 100 hours inside the Bank of Spain. They rescue Raquel Murillo, Lisbon, and are grieving the loss of a fellow gang member, Nairobi. With Professor being held by a police inspector, Alicia Sierra, and having no plan in place, and the gang is quite confident that they will make it through the heist, not knowing that the army is at the gates. A simple bank robbery will turn into a war zone, and fans will have to hold tight to their seats this season to see who wins the war. Considering the actions of Season 4, it is most likely that Alicia Sierra will appear as the new heist member. Having lost her job and status, Alicia Sierra will join the gang, as she's the one with power over the professor. And with her being pregnant, it's in her best interest to switch sides. Inspector Alicia Sierra will change sides and join Professor and his gang. We hear Alicia singing Bella Ciao in Season 4, the heist team's initiation song, which has given us a clue that Alicia might be seen in a red jumpsuit too. Also, with Alicia Sierra and the Professor, Power Pack, it gives us hope that the team will come out alive of the Royal Mint in Season 5 of Money Heist. The characters will have to fight for their lives and not just the money like they did before. Number 9. Denver, the next one to go. Looks like Denver will die in Season 5. The theory fits together that his death has already been predicted, as Denver was present in the scene with Professor and Helsinki, which reflected Nairobi's reunion with the dead heist members, Oslo Moscow, after she's killed. So does this mean all 3 are dead too? After Denver beats up Arturo, we think that Denver's safely in the mint will be a big question to answer. We speculate Denver will die either when Arturo takes his revenge on Denver or while protecting Stockholm. Number 8. Stockholm and Denver part ways. Stockholm and Denver's relationship was quite an affair, from being held hostage at the Royal Mint to losing out their heart to each other during a heist. And with Stockholm joining the gang in Season 2, we've come a long way with this extraordinary couple. Season 5 is going to break our hearts. At the end of Season 4, after Stockholm witnessed the violent side of Denver, who beat up Arturo, which left her in doubts if Denver was the right person for her, and didn't want her child Cincinnati to be raised by a person filled with so much anger within him. So if Denver ever dies, Stockholm will want to be alive for her child. And even if Denver manages to come out alive, Stockholm will not want to do anything with Denver again, knowing his anger issues. So either way in Season 5, Stockholm will part ways with Denver and the heist team altogether to be with her child. This seems to be like a perfect love story gone wrong. Number 7. The last one left, Tokyo. If we recall the heist series, the mastermind, the professor, picks Tokyo to be a part of the heist while escaping a failed robbery. He gathers a few other robbers and plans a heist in the Royal Mint of Spain. He gives them new names: Tokyo, Rio, Berlin, Denver, Moscow, and Helsinki, all dressed up in red jumpsuits and Salvador Dali masks, with Professor directing the players from outside the mint. Interestingly, from Season 1, only Tokyo has been narrating the entire story, and we've started to believe that this might be because she's the only surviving member of all heists, and is recalling the entire plot after everyone else has perished. Also, she was the first one to be picked by the Professor before putting together the heist gang, so this might be the clue that Tokyo stays alive while others perish. The surprising theory could also be that Tokyo could be narrating this story to Nairobi's son, or a judge in the prison. Number 6. Gandhia is still alive. Gandhia executes Nairobi in Season 4, which broke the gang emotionally and left them grieving. Nairobi's death left fans shattered and could not forgive Gandhia. But we think Gandhia couldn't die when Bogota knocked his head on the railing while trying to escape. He was unconscious and left for dead. But most viewers believe that it takes more than being knocked out for a villain character like Gandhia to be killed. And we haven't seen the closure here. Gandhia being the head of security at the bank and a former member of the armed forces, Professor needs him for the completion of Plan Paris, and he sees Gandhia as a key source for an escape from the Bank of Spain. So we could see him return in Season 5, which will bring us to experience some really tense moments. Number 5. Lisbon is expected to lead. This is something most of us might not have expected. With Lisbon inside the bank and Professor under control of Inspector Alicia Sierra and no way to escape, they will have to continue to melt gold at a high speed, with the hope that Professor can find a way to be smarter than Alicia Sierra. We will see Lisbon wearing the red jumpsuit and taking charge of the heist in the constant communication with Professor. Lisbon is already a mastermind, and with her relationship with Professor, she might have a plan to lead this and will take over the gang. Number 4. Berlin is Alicia Sierra's husband. We are aware that Berlin was suffering from a mysterious disease, and Alicia Sierra discloses that her husband, German, died of cancer. Alicia Sierra reveals to Raquel Murillo that her husband died 2 months ago. All this is making us believe that there's some connection between Alicia Sierra and Berlin. And we're connecting the dots here. Berlin is the capital city of Germany, and Alicia Sierra's husband's name was also German. So, in all probability, Berlin could be Alicia Sierra's husband. Bingo! Number 3. Alicia Sierra and Tatiana are one person. There have been some theories that Alicia Sierra and Tatiana could be one person, who is none other than Berlin's wife. Apart from Berlin and the Professor, there was only one person who knew everything about both the heists. That was Tatiana, Berlin's girlfriend. She could predict the Professor's moves quite brilliantly while handling the heist. Alicia Sierra reveals to Raquel Murillo that her husband died 2 months ago and called her to switch the television to see the news. If we relate this to the death of Berlin in Money Heist Season 2, Berlin was about to die from cancer within 2 months and was involved in a fight with police during the robbery in the Royal Mint of Spain, and might have called Tatiana to switch on the television to hear the news of his death. Number 2. Escape to victory via front door. Surprise theory, the gang will escape Royal Bank through the front door. In Season 4, we saw the gang inside the Royal Bank. Since they were not digging tunnels to escape like the last time, Tokyo and the rest of the gang were seen melting gold into granules and are planning on turning the streets into chaos by raining the granules down from the sky. During the chaos, the gang could pose as hostages and get out from the front door, going unnoticed. Sounds like a neat and well-executed plan. Number 1. Berlin will return. The biggest surprise in Season 5 will be the return of Berlin. When Berlin's death came unexpectedly in Season 2, it was more of a mystery for fans as Berlin sacrificed himself when he stayed back, while other members escaped the Spanish Mint through the tunnel they had been digging, and Berlin was shot several times in his chest by the cops. Perhaps he was wearing a bulletproof vest. Fans are fascinated by the surprise theory of the discovery of the bulletproof vest, and hope it's true. In Season 4, there have been several flashbacks of Berlin, which show his time spent together with the team before the initial heist of the Royal Mint. From planning of the heist, before they became Spain's most wanted criminals, and so many flashbacks from Berlin's wedding, which speculates his return in Season 5. In the official La Casa de Papel Instagram page shared, the cast photo and fans were surprised to see Berlin featured, but not Nairobi. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.